Look at that. My cats are taking a shit in my plant.
What's going on, my plant peoples? I am the ADHD gardener, where I use gardening, houseplants, and humor as a form of mental health therapy, and I'm really going to need some form of therapy. Okay, so you guys, this is gonna be a fast video, and this was very impromptu. I did not expect to do this one, but I thought you would get not only a good laugh from this video, we're gonna learn something about houseplants and cats. Yeah, cats. Oh my gosh. I have two cats, Ramen and Noodles, right? Love them to pieces. But why all of a sudden do they decide to use this wonderful yucca plant after I've just spent literally the entire season getting it to look this great, to only just poop in it multiple times and I wasn't paying attention? This is why I'm always talking about paying attention. Pay attention, Jack! Pay the attention. As a result of me not paying attention, these two cats have been pooping in my houseplant for the past few days, and I was not noticing it. Didn't pay attention, was not aware, didn't notice. Cats. Cats. This is a freak event. I never have problems with my cats and my houseplants. I have tons of houseplants and they ignore them, but I've never had them poop in any of my containers. Okay, so that being said, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna sweep up the floor, pick up the poops from the plant, and then come up with a plan to get these cats to stop pooping in my plant, and I have a good idea as to what to do about it.
Early the next morning.
Today's a new day, and of course I found them pooping in my other yucca plant. Yeah, so that's fun. Not only do I have to repot this one, I gotta repot the other one too, but that's okay. I have something that's really going to block them from ever taking a crap inside of this pot, or any other pot for that matter. This is Ramen. Cute, right? Yeah, until he's pooping in your plants, then he's not that cute. No, don't even think about it. The first thing I wanted to do was line the floor with a bunch of plastic. I just knocked over the plant and it basically just took out all the soil from inside of that, and boy did it smell. You know I love worm castings, even in for some of my houseplants. Also, I got some vermiculite, perlite, and you pick your favorite potting soil or whatever potting soil you can grab, mix it all up, which is my perfect combination for this plant right here. And yes, now we're gonna go repot. Now that we've repotted this plant, I'm gonna show you my trick, and that is chicken wire. I have a bunch of leftover chicken wire that I'm not using for my backyard projects and whatnot, so I'm gonna be using this chicken wire and I'm gonna be covering this container. In the houseplant world now, if you wanna keep cats away from your plants, they have been recommended that you use a bunch of plastic forks and line up your entire houseplant with those plastic forks. Now, of course it'll work because cats don't want to be standing up on anything prickly like a bunch of forks. One, the cats can just possibly knock them right over if they really felt like it. And two, it's not exactly the best looking to have a bunch of forks hanging out of your soil, especially if you have a large container like this. Now, you also could put other stuff on there like stones, rocks on the top of your soil. Now that would work too, but this plant has to get moved by Jose, and I really don't want to have a bunch of rocks in my plant. So that leads me to chicken wire. I got extra chicken wire that I'm not using for my, my chicken coop and all that stuff. So I'm gonna be using this chicken wire and covering this container. This is my other cat, Noodles. Noodles! Hey, Nudes! Nudies! That cat don't give a. I started noticing this behavior once I repotted this plant into this container. And of course it's a larger container. So that's the only thing that was different. It's big enough for Ramen to drop that tush and squat in my plants. That's why. I got this chicken wire right here. Now this is just an extra piece that I had. Now what I want to do ideally is to cut it to size. So you're going to need a pair of, metal wire cutters or a strong pair of snips. So, oh my gosh, cat, look at him. Oh, Ramen, you are just too cute, bro. All right. I don't need all of the wire, so I'm just going to take what I need, enough to cover the container. Look at that cat just waiting for me to leave the scene of the crime, and only for him to come back and perpetrate another crime. After you cut your chicken wire, man, them points are gonna be really tough. So I'm just bending them over so I don't accidentally stab myself. Cause you know I would. I'm clumsy like that. So now I just have to snip a few inches in. Oh, ramen, what the heck? I cut a slit inside of the middle of the chicken wire so I can be able to wrap it around the plant. See what I did right there? Let me know down in the comments below, how do you handle your cats and your plants? Please let a gal know because, these cats be testing my patience and you know I don't got a lot of patience. Oh, what? Go ahead, ramen and noodles. Try to poop in this plant. I dare you. No, I don't dare you. Please don't. Please don't poop in my plants. Oh my gosh. Now, of course, you have the option of cutting around this or doing something to make it a little more, or if you even want to be even more serious about this business, look at that. Dome it out. Dome it out so you don't have to cut anything else. Go ahead, ramen and noodles. Woo-hoo-hoo. You are not pooping in this plant, yo, for real. Look at this. Oh, go ahead, babies. Try to poop in this, huh? I dare you. I don't dare you. I don't. Please, don't do it. Please don't poop in my plants. I'm really trying. Granted, it's not exactly the best looking. Now, I'm sure it looks different when you're looking at it in person, and it's quite obvious that you do have chicken wire. But I am noticing also, again, observation, that if you see it from your end when you're looking at the video, you see it, but it's not like really, really, really obvious like it would be with a bunch of white forks popping all out, like right here. And I did not have to put any nails, no screws, no tape, none of that. I just kind of bent up because the chicken wire is quite malleable enough where you can just kind of position it the way you want it to. Bam! This is gonna work and I will let y'all know because I'm gonna try to put ramen up in here and see how she likes it. Maybe? No? Oh, you don't like it? Oh, too bad. Too bad, ramen. You don't like it? We have a noodles. Noodles? Come on. What's up? No? Oh, you don't like it? You don't like it? No? Oh, good. I really hope you enjoyed this video and you got some information out of it. And no matter what you use, the chicken wire, the rocks, or the forks, please watch and pay attention to your plants and make sure that those suckers are not gravitating and just chilling too much around the large container plants. If you did enjoy this video and you got some good information out of it, don't forget to smash that like button. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, then consider subscribing. I drop a video twice a week, one long, one short. Also, you can catch me on Facebook and Instagram. Yes, I am on Patreon. We can chill there. There's gonna be some behind the scenes, some vlog, some live streaming. Until the next episode, you guys, where you and me both are gonna be growing our happiness one plant at a time, one day at a time. I'll catch y'all later in the next episode. Peace and love.